Everybody was kung fu fighting.
What if I told you that one of the biggest hits of the 1970s almost never got released? Or that another famous song became a hit because of a random remark shouted by someone in the audience? One song was even so controversial that many radio stations refused to play it.
Got to stop to feeling so low. I'm cool down in love.
Every one of those stories is true, and they all belong to artists who reached the top only once. Today, let's discover the 10 greatest one-hit wonders of the 1970s. Number 10. My Sharona by the Knack. Few people realize that the biggest hit of 1979 was written because of a real woman. Doug Fieger named the song after Sharona Alprin, the woman he had fallen in love with. Shortly after its release, My Sharona raced to the top of the Billboard Hot 100, where it stayed for 6 consecutive weeks and became the best-selling single of 1979. More than just winning audiences over with its explosive opening guitar riff, the song became a symbol of the late 1970s. Although the Knack never managed to repeat that success, My Sharona remains the song most people remember them for. Enjoying this journey back to the 1970s with us, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming up next is the story of a famous hit inspired by nothing more than a random shout from the audience. Number 9. Play That Funky Music by Wild Cherry. One shout from the crowd completely changed Wild Cherry's career. During a live performance, someone yelled, "Play some funky music, white boy!" Instead of ignoring it, Rob Parisi took that very phrase into the studio and turned it into Play That Funky Music.
Got to stop to feeling so low.
The result exceeded every expectation. The song quickly reached number 1 on the Billboard charts, sold more than 2 million copies, and became one of the greatest funk rock anthems ever recorded. Even today, it remains a favorite at retro-themed parties.
You just go down and check out the show. Yeah.
If Wild Cherry won audiences over with infectious funk grooves, the next song made history with just 4 opening words that almost everyone has hummed at one time or another.
Wasn't easy. Changing rock and roll. Hooked on a feeling.
Number 8. Hooked on a Feeling by Blue Swede. Just 4 words, Ooga Shaka, are enough for millions of people to recognize this song instantly. Interestingly, that famous opening never appeared in B.J. Thomas's original version.
Girl, you got me thirsty.
Blue Swede boldly added the unforgettable intro when they recorded their cover, never imagining that it would turn Hooked on a Feeling into a worldwide phenomenon. Decades later, the song found new life through Guardians of the Galaxy, proving that a one-hit wonder can still live on across generations.
I'm high on believing.
From that unforgettable melody, we move to a hit that was recorded in just a few minutes, yet went on to sell more than 10 million copies worldwide.
If these songs are taking you back to some of the happiest years of your life, we'd truly appreciate it if you could take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing back the songs that became the soundtrack of an entire generation.
Hooked on a feeling. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Number 7. Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas. At first, this wasn't even supposed to be the main song on the record. Carl Douglas recorded Kung Fu Fighting in about 10 minutes, and it was originally intended to be the B-side.
He said, "Here comes the big boss. Let's get it on."
Fortunately, the record label changed its mind. That decision helped the song reach number 1 in more than 10 countries, sell over 11 million copies, and become one of the best-selling singles in history. Even today, kung fu fighting remains an iconic symbol of the 1970s martial arts craze. After all that high-energy excitement, the Billboard charts welcomed a love song about a young woman many people believed was real.
And it serves 100 ships a day.
Number 6. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl by Looking Glass. Few songs from the 1970s tell a story as beautiful as Brandy. Looking Glass introduced listeners to a young woman who loved a sailor, only to discover that the sea would always be his greatest love.
The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine
It
girl.
quickly climbed to number 1 on Billboard in 1972 and became one of the decade's most beloved hits. For years, many listeners believed Brandy was a real person, but songwriter Elliot Lurie later confirmed that she was entirely fictional.
She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw
Listeners of distant sea voyages, the next song was born from a real-life tragedy, yet became one of the warmest and most comforting melodies of the 1970s.
and Brandy does her best to understand.
Number 5. Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. Did you know that one of the most peaceful songs of the 1970s was inspired by a terrifying real-life event? After surviving a violent attack in the Caribbean, Sherman Kelly chose not to write about fear. Instead, he imagined a world where people simply laughed, danced, and celebrated together under the moonlight. King Harvest turned that vision into Dancing in the Moonlight, the biggest hit of their career. The song reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and is still considered one of the most comforting and uplifting songs of the 1970s. After that peaceful atmosphere, America was swept into the disco craze by a song that was once almost forgotten. Number 4. Rock the Boat by the Hues Corporation. When it was first released, Rock the Boat attracted almost no attention at all, but nightclub DJs kept spinning it night after night, winning audiences over long before radio stations finally caught on. Soon afterward, Rock the Boat climbed to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and is widely regarded as one of the first disco songs ever to top the chart. Although the Hues Corporation never had another major hit, they are still remembered because of this one song. If Rock the Boat made America want to dance, the next hit won listeners over with a voice that didn't actually belong to the artist whose name appeared on the record. Number 3. Fooled Around and Fell in Love by Elvin Bishop. Interestingly, the voice that made this song famous didn't belong to Elvin Bishop. The vocals millions of listeners remember were actually performed by Mickey Thomas, who later became the lead singer of Jefferson Starship. Originally, it was only a demo recording, but after hearing Mickey Thomas sing it, everyone involved agreed to keep his performance. That decision produced a number 3 Billboard hit and turned Fooled Around and Fell in Love into one of the most memorable love songs of the 1970s. After that sweet love song, the Billboard charts introduced a controversial hit that many radio stations refused to play. Number 2, Timothy by the Buoys. Few one-hit wonders sparked as much controversy as Timothy. The song tells the story of 3 miners trapped underground, but only 2 of them make it back alive. What happened to Timothy became a mystery that listeners debated for years. Its shocking subject matter led many radio stations to ban the song. Yet the controversy only made the public more curious, helping Timothy break into the Billboard Top 20 and become the biggest hit of the Buoys' career. Controversial songs of the 1970s, we arrive at the #1 spot, where a single hit was enough to become legendary.
Timothy, gonna go to the place that's the best.
Number 1, Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. A Jewish songwriter created one of the most famous gospel-flavored songs in music history. After watching country music star Porter Wagoner perform on television, Norman Greenbaum wrote Spirit in the Sky in his own unique way. The song quickly reached the Billboard Top 3 in 1970, thanks to its distinctive fuzz guitar and unforgettable backing vocals. More than half a century later, Spirit in the Sky continues to appear in movies, television shows, and commercials, making it both Norman Greenbaum's biggest hit and his most enduring musical legacy. He may have reached the top only once, but like every artist on today's list, Norman Greenbaum proved that sometimes one hit is all it takes to be remembered by it. Artists had only one hit throughout their entire careers, but that was enough for an entire generation to remember their names. More than half a century has passed, yet these songs still play on the radio, in movies, and in the memories of millions of music lovers. Which song from today's list takes you back to the best years of your youth? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love the timeless music of the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you again on our next journey through music history.